Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever had a Thursday that was your Friday? So that is what I'm looking for today. A lot of things to unpack. But first off, I'd like to say to everyone out there, thank you. I talk about in my videos a bit of time. Sometimes you have to recharge yourself, and I've kind of been going through that the last few weeks. Um, when my dad passed, he had a lot of things set in order, but there's still a lot of things to do. Just trying to get all of his stuff and trying to make sure that I'm doing everything that I needed to do to respect, closing out his accounts, taking care of things for him. And getting things packed up. My house kind of looked like a hoarder's house for a while. It's still not 100% there, but we had all this stuff that we had to figure out what we're doing with it. So I had to take some time for that. And I haven't been putting out as many videos lately, but you guys are an amazing group of people. You guys keep checking on me, and I really truly appreciate that. The bourbon community is such a unique community in the fact that people genuinely give of themselves and they care. And I think it has something to do, just kind of the lifestyle and nature of people. Generally, people that are drinking some bourbon are wanting to have a good time, they're wanting to connect, and they're wanting to have fun. And it really shines through as many times if you guys have reached out to me to just give a pulse check and make sure that I'm okay. And I think that's important. And when anybody's going through anything, to go into that awkward moment and just say, "Hey, you doing okay?" and check on them. I have been doing good. I just had a lot of things I've been working on, but thank you for that. So, a lot to unpack today. First off, we had a couple of winners for the Weller Foolproof Store pick right here. The first winner from the video was DPFC74. Congratulations. I'll show that drawing at the end of the video. And the next one from the Patreons was Life from the Patio. Marty Marr had actually won a six-pack for this month, but we had Life from the Patio win on a separate one now for the Patreon. So both the Life from the Patio guys that are in the Patreon have won this month. Congratulations. I think you guys will really enjoy this pour. DPFC74, reach out to me, Echoes in Eternity Bourbon at gmail.com. Congratulations on your win there. Looking forward to that. A few other things. This past week, I did some bourbon hunting. I got a short bourbon hunting video in there. Was able to pick up a bottle. I love these that Halloween type of bottles and stuff that she got here. Was able to pick up one for Doc Martinez, one of the new smoke wagon bottles. I think these are really cool. I try to collect all those because why do we need to have bourbon when you can collect it? Also, you don't need it just to drink. So I picked that up for Doc. Short video from Maple Party Shop, was able to get that there. Also some short videos. Got to hang out at Bruzel Fest with my buddy Dan. Dan, thank you so much. Had a great time at Bruzel Fest. I think he did a really, really nice job out there. Got to run into Randy Lalonde out there, my Cajun buddy out there. Met him and his wife. True blessing there. Had a great time. Ran into Major Zero out there. And it's great because when you run into people that you've had this communication with, and whether you've emailed, been on lives with them, this, that, and the other, it just feels like you're hanging out with an old friend. And Randy actually wrote me an email, which I just, it meant the world to me. It's just like, hey, it's such a nice time, and it's like, and I feel the same way. You run into an old friend and you're just talking and catching up and having a good time. Ran into a couple other people at Bruzel Fest that just lifted me up too, made me feel so good. Just when people just come up and say, hey, I saw this video or appreciate it or I like your messages and stuff like that at the end when I'm having a rough day, means the world. Truly appreciate that. Couple other things coming up this week. Man, we've got, let's see, I had to write this all down. There was so much. Meeting Matt from Whiskey Wisdom tomorrow at Short Barrel. We're going to be trying through some barrels tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, 10/20. If you're in the Columbus, Georgia area and you like bourbon and you're over 21, this is an adult-only event. We're having a bourbon share down at the Heritage Art Center from 2 to 5. A lot of the guys from East Alabama, West Georgia, which give me the pleasure of helping pick some barrels with them and just hang out with them. Such a great time. Looking forward to that. Hoping if you're in the area, you can come as well. Bring a bottle of bourbon. Doesn't have to be super expensive, but find an interesting bottle if you want to bring one. If not, I've got tons there. Bring some light snacks and let's just have a good time. Looking forward to that. See if there's anything. Oh, talking about East Alabama, West Georgia. Got this bottle right here. Man, this is a Hirsch. This is a purple top juice pick. Name on the bottle is Purple Rain. I want to send out the little videos that we're going to go through first about some of the things that I was doing, but on the other side, I want to review this and talk about this. See you on the other side.
Higher riding well.
Yeah. At least 20%.
And this is
Yeah, it's 21 rye. It's our 4-year. It's kind of vanilla. You still have to sell to a distributor, just to sell in your gift shop. Well,
Yeah.
Welcome back. So maybe you find some cool things in there of interest. I wish I would have got more video at Bruzel Fest, but I was really, truly having a good time. I forgot my buddy Chris Gunn was there too. You know, Jeremy Ledford was there from East Alabama, West Georgia, personal friend of mine. Just had a good time talking. But one of the things in the September, October drops, I donated, well, not donated, but I put together 2-ounce pours of this to go out. And you can tell this one's almost gone, but don't worry, I've got backups. That's how much I like this bottle right here. So this is the Hirsch pick that was done by East Alabama, West Georgia. I was a part of this pick. And I'm telling you what, the more I drink this, the more that I really kind of get into this more and more. And I've sent, like I said, I sent this out in the September, October 6-packs. And I've had a lot of feedback from people coming back and actually wanting to get the bottles. So I've had a couple of those go out for people and stuff like that. I'm excited to hear from my buddy Randy what he thought on it, because he picked up a bottle of this and also a Woodford Double Oak store pick that we did. So excited about that. But let's get into this Purple Rain, because this is going to be a giveaway video. Key phrase in this is going to be Purple Rain in the comments. If you're over 21, continental US, you want to pour this after you hear my review on this, put Purple Rain in the comments. Someone that's put it in the comments will get it, and someone from the Patreons in that $5 or $15 range that hasn't won this month will get an opportunity for this as well. Let's get into this thing right here. So this thing, you know, has a nice golden color on this. Beautiful color on this. The one thing that I get on this and I really enjoy is this thing has a lot of oils, thick legs, a lot of oil on this thing right here. Got in my Bourbon Festival VIP, Glenn. Thank you so much for that, Doc Martinez. But man, just looking at the oils on this is the one thing that I forget. Sometimes you forget how good things are until you open them and you try them again. And the more I try this, the more I enjoy it. So I get some rye spice. I get some butterscotch right off on the nose. I'm getting a sweet oak on this. This has got like 15%. I think it's 15% malted barley. So it's 72% corn, 13% rye, 15% malted barley. Getting a tiny bit of malt in there. I'm getting a tiny bit of a mint on the nose as well too. Man. So I'm getting kind of a butterscotch caramel. I'm getting a little bit of that mint, a little bit of the rye spice going on. I'm getting some sweet oak going on. Let's give this thing a taste, see what we got. Man, this thing right here has got such a nice mouthfeel for me. What's the proof on this? I forget what this was. I think it's 111.4 proof. So it's right in that proof points that I really kind of enjoy. 110 up to 125. Even though I drink a lot higher proof stuff, this one's kind of like right in that wheelhouse that makes it super crushable. Because when I really find something I like this, I can go through it pretty quick. So that butterscotch and caramel kind of hits you right off the bat. The mouthfeel does have that buttery mouthfeel to it, so a lot of oils through there. Getting some of that rye spice on the back, which I really enjoy. That sweet oak is kind of shining through, getting some vanilla in there. I didn't really get off the nose, but I'm getting it on the palate now. And there's something about this one, some things when you drink, and it's got a nice finish to it. It's got, you know, I would say a medium long or, you know, maybe even a medium long plus finish to it. This thing just finishes for a long time, and it's great to sit there. But you get a little bit of that dryness from the oak on the back. And then for me, I start, you know, you get a little bit of that salivation, like I'm ready for another pour on it, even though it's still finishing on it. So it's one of those things you can just sit back and relax and enjoy it. But man, it just makes you want to dig back into it. I'm getting some of that maltiness that I like, kind of that Whopper's maltiness that you get on there. And I found that I'm a little more sensitive to malt than people, but I really dig it. But I'm kind of getting that Whopper maltiness on this. I know that this will be at the Bourbon Share, so I'm excited about what other people's thoughts are on this as well. You know, because it's neat when you have an area where you've got a lot of really good store picks. You know, we'll have some good store picks there this time from this area, so I'm excited about it. So you know, we'll have all the major stores that I go to in the area. There'll be a lot of the store picks from there. So it's neat. So you'll get to try some of these things. Say, hey, do I want to check this out? Man, I don't know if you can see the oils on that thing, but that thing's just streaming down on there. So don't forget, in the comments, Purple Rain. Man, this is a fantastic pour. I bought a backup on this, and I'm gonna have to go get another backup on this because I really enjoy it a lot. And what's going to be fun about this too is a local store, the bottle shop. They did a Hirsch pick as well. Now, different juice, but they did a Hirsch pick, and I've heard it's very good. I'll have to review that one, and then I'm going to have to do a blind on these two and see which one I like the best. And I think we're going to have some fun with that too at the Bourbon Share. So be looking forward to that. Have a chance to sit bottle by bottle there, try them out. Look, today's my Friday. It's you guys' Thursday. But, if you're not off on Friday, it's your Friday Eve. If you work that Monday through Friday schedule, man, weekend's almost upon us. Look, if you work weekends, which a lot of us do, I spent a lot of time working nights and weekends when I was younger. Thank you. You guys help keep this country going, and I truly, truly appreciate you. If you have that Monday through Friday schedule and you're off on the weekends, man, enjoy it. And anyone that's working the weekends, when you get that off time, just enjoy it. Unwind a little bit. Remember, take care of yourself first. You are the first priority. You can't take care of other people unless you take care of yourself first. So take care of yourself first. Man, if you're working today, I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope you're successful and blessed in everything you do. I hope you bring great energy and your teams bring it right back to you. I am blessed with a great teams that I work with at my job. And not everyone has that. I've been on some chaotic teams, but I've been on some fantastic teams, and I'm blessed with the work that I've got. When you get that off time, I hope that dial just turns it down a little bit. I hope that you find some time for yourself. I hope you find some time to catch up with some friends, catch up with some family members you ain't talked to in a while. Pick up the phone, call somebody. Ask some questions you've never asked before. Just because you've known somebody for a long time, don't make the assumption that you can't ask questions. Just say, hey, have you ever done this? You ever done that? Because there may be a lot more to that person you just don't know about. Say, hey, share something with me that I don't know about. Build that up a little bit. Man, most importantly all, cheers and God bless. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you.